I wasn't interested much in Persona 5 Scramble, but now I am. What's up guys, my name is Ryan, and I'm here to talk with you guys today about the new Warriors game by Atlus and Koei Tecmo, Persona 5 Scramble. The first major trailer was revealed, detailing a bunch of new stuff, and I mean a ton. Not just from the trailer, but also the new website. So, let's go over it today. Let's mosey, soldiers. Let's start by detailing the trailer before we get to the website. Also, this is before any translations have come out for the trailer so far, so apologies if I missed anything that was said in the trailer that was kind of obvious. We started the trailer off with Ren in his Joker outfit jumping across the Shibuya skyline, and then we cut back to people dealing with these attacks from these new creatures. When the creature puts its hand in the person's chest, they pull out a diamond and then it drops to the floor. I kinda wonder if it has any relation to those diamonds in Royal's opening though. We then see Joker head into a brand new room that seems fairly reminiscent to a junkyard, except I don't remember my local junkyard having a mechanical box in the middle of it. Joker puts his hand to it and then a flash of light appears, and we then cut to a first-person shot of a brand new character looking at Joker, who then looks shocked. We then get our flashy P5 intro, and then we get a shot of Joker running away from these new creatures, and the next shot seeing Joker, Skull, Mona, and then Panther joining the fight. With them standing in the middle of Shibuya, we actually see something in the background being held by chains. Though nothing much more is revealed about it here until a little bit later, so we'll talk about it more there. We then see a shot fairly reminiscent of Mementos, with people being trapped behind bars in a very red area. However, the people here seem to be way more aware of it now than they were in P5. We then get another shot of that thing with chains, and it's actually a crown with a lock on it. Though no, it's not very similar to Kamoshida's. We then get our first bit of gameplay, and holy crap! First of all, Joker here has his grappler from P5R, and he also has his health bar and SP bar, just like the game. We then see him grapple to a floating area, and then we get to real-life gameplay with anime cutscenes? Wait, what? Well, here's our first major bombshell. Persona 5 Scramble is yes indeed an actual sequel to the original Persona 5, and no, not Persona 5 Royal. There's a little more to go over later, but I should let you know that I'm just a little teensy bit happy. Okay, maybe really happy. Ren's back in Shibuya, baby! All of our Phantom Thief friends have brand new designs as well, and are all riding in an RV, and then we get some exploration. Ren is in a brand new design once again, exploring a much larger and very detailed Shibuya, including the beach and another brand new beach design. We then see all of them eating lunch at a brand new restaurant, and then another anime cutscene of the thieves having fun at the beach again, with brand new designs. Again, I'll get into more of the sequel stuff later, because there is a ton to go over with it. I mean a ton. But just to let you know, I'm a little happy. We then cut back to new Warriors gameplay, with Joker attacking multiple different personas as well as the brand new creatures. There also is a mission marker that is shown, with Ren jumping from lamppost to lamppost, either able to jump off with left or right on the stick, or perform an action to attack the enemies. Also on the top, Oracle is there with an HP bar, and a meter filled by 20% with the word hacking on it. We then see Joker pass it off to Skull, and yes, you can play as the other thieves as well. Back to story, we then get a brand new character with a red bowl cut and hearts for pigtails. This is actually a brand new playable character. She seems to use yo-yos as her weapons, and then we see her fighting other personas from Persona 5. We then see Joker perform multiple platforming actions, including brand new 2D ones that weren't in the original game, and then we see a brand new villain. Sup, Mystic Distance? How you doing? We then see a bit more exploration with Ren, though not too much, but he's seriously exploring a ton. Though I highly doubt this will be a massive open world or anything, and certain areas are going to be kind of set and you won't be able to revisit them after you're done with them. Kind of like how Palaces worked in the original. We then get some gameplay of Panther, though not much, and then back to more story. Skull and Joker witness an explosion to reveal a bubbly pink and blue-haired woman wearing that crown from before, and then we cut to the new and improved logo. So yes, the crown is tied to the villain. My theory is that the actual object on top of the 109 building will change with each new villain introduced, but more story after the whole thing. Joker is seemingly captured by these guards, who we then see here look a lot more like security guards, and Joker having his hands behind his back, presumably held together by handcuffs. We then see a shadow of some kind, and Joker looking up surprised. From the small glimpse you can see it's a red throne, but that's all you can see until release date. The release date is February 20th, 2020. Oh man, I can't wait to play this in goddammit Japan! There's also DLC music of Mass Destruction, Wiping All Out, Reach Out to the Truth, and Time to Make History. That's all from the trailer, and holy crap! A Warriors game that has you exploring more of Japan, being able to explore the world, interacting with everyone, even more anime cutscenes, and this is after the events of P5 with Ren back in Shibuya. If you weren't interested before as a P5 fan, then I don't know how you can be sold at this point. But the gameplay looks like solid fun too. I'm not super into the warrior genre per se, but I've always enjoyed the gameplay of them. Now I can play as Queen and beat down enemies to the depths of hell? Shit, that should be on the box. Oh, speaking of, here it is, the official box art for the game, and it's not looking bad at all. It's looking really nice. Though personally, I do prefer Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal's box arts, to be honest. Now, let's move on to the website, which I'll leave to you down below. There's not too much here, but we definitely need to go over what the hell is going on with this story. The synopsis is, and I quote, "About half a year after the ending of Persona 5, the mysterious Phantom Thieves reunite during their summer vacation and will be involved in a new incident. Mysterious cases have occurred in various parts of Japan. A distorted adult cognitive world? Palace revives? Once again, donning the Phantom Thief attire, they all set out to settle a new case." This is literally all I wanted. Thank you, Atlus. So yes, this takes place half a year after the events of Persona 5, not Persona 5 Royal, and as the thieves going on summer vacation. Ren's back in Shibuya, there's more ways to hang out and interact with the party, brand new designs. God, it looks so good! This is the story I wanted this to be, and I couldn't be any happier. A sequel story is literally all I wanted for future Persona 5 titles, and I can't be happier. My only worry though is, does this make Royal canon or no? Because honestly, with this being a sequel to the original and not Royal, is it possible to wipe Royal from the slate? Or maybe something's going to happen in Royal to not have Kasumi and Akechi? It's hard to tell and honestly kind of a legitimate worry of mine. But hey, whether it is or not, I'm still happy nonetheless. A sequel story to the Persona 5 cast is exactly what I wanted, and the fact that it also has Red back in Shibuya is perfect. Only a bit more to go over here from the website, and it's a couple more screenshots. We get a shot of all the thieves eating under the sunroof of the RV, and we get a bit more of a look at their new designs. Man, they look good! Makoto's is probably my second favorite next to Ren, whose design I think is practically perfect. Haru's, though, I also think is seriously an amazing improvement, and Futaba's I think is practically perfect for her growth as a character. They're all pretty great though. Speaking of Ren's design, we get a bit more of a look at it in the next screenshot. Weirdly enough though, Ren is still wearing his glasses even though he has them off after the events of Persona 5. Could just be a small oversight, but with or without him, man, that design's great. The next couple of screenshots and the new metaverse stuff showing that showtimes are back from Royal. However, we don't see any sadly from what I can tell. But man, this looks so good. A sequel story already sold me. It's literally all I want, but the fact that gameplay is even more flashy, stylish, fun, the new designs, the new voice work, the new cutscenes, and more, God, I'm gonna be broke in 2020. I really wonder how far they're gonna go with the exploration and stuff you can do though. Will you be able to romance people still? Will people other than, say, the thieves like Kawakami and Hifumi and whoever actually be shown? But hey, this is way more than I was ever expecting out of not just this game, but Mugen titles themselves. I'm happy. But now that I think I've gotten the fanboy energy out of my body, and now that I'm hyped up to be even more broke in 2020, what are your guys' thoughts? Love it? Hate it? Positive or negative? Comment below and let me know. Thank you all very much for watching. Have yourselves a great night, soldiers. Take care. Signing off. Peace out.